All right, this is going to be the maiden trial of the. See, this is on the subject of storing diesel. This just don't get it. I mean, this is for diesel and non-ethanol, but we can do better than that. I mean, come on. Plus, these high volume pumps with off-road diesel, fill one of these, makes a mess. I bought a big funnel because I've been here many times, but there ain't no neat way to do it. And it's not meant to be done that way, obviously. Isn't this fun? You gotta do this just right. Hold it. There's like one setting where you can get this to. What in the hell is leaking? Oh shit, this can is busted. I'll tell you. Try to do the right thing. Try not to make a damn mess. And there you go. Damn. Made a mess up at the gas station. Feel bad about that. Definitely gotta look at the mess. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. That's just ridiculous. UPS just dropped off the new, I believe it's 54-gallon diesel tank. My plan is to strap or mount this to one of the smaller trailers that we don't really use, and that way I can just hook it to the truck, transport up, fill it up at the station, come back, and be able to move it out in the field to the equipment and so forth. For the diesel tank, which came in the other day, and I'm gonna strap it to this trailer and use it to go back and forth. Obviously I'll take it down to the pig and fill it up with diesel, and then we can move this around the property. So gonna get a lot done. My plan is, first off, hopefully not flip this sucker over, but I'm just going to strap it to this trailer. It's a Vevor, I'm sorry, I've been saying 58 gallon, and you know, it's what you've probably seen before, but it's got electric pump, 12 volt filter. I think it's actually got a particulate filter, and then this, they claim, wonderful filter. Hopefully they're right. Hose, and then nozzle. So should have enough length to get out there to the equipment. All right, I'm gonna wrap this tape. Doesn't tell you to, but I'm going to. Oh yeah. See if I can turn this trailer up on the end. Kind of like being at a county fair or something. So it needs to be slightly in front of the axle, and that's where it is, but it's going to be kind of hard to get to it from side to side. I guess, I mean, obviously I'd crawl up in the trailer, which is the answer. So I guess that was kind of a stupid comment. There we have it. So I'll strap it down. I'll put it over the axle slightly with the weight toward the front. and you just have to unstrap it to fill it up when you're at the gas station. But other than that, should be good. Could use a smaller trailer, but I've got like way too many trailers. I damn sure don't need another one. All right, gonna fill up the trusty V4 morning for the first time. See how this goes. See what I can do one-handed here. Okay, off the bat came off. Doesn't seem ideal. All right. Well, definitely don't have the high capacity pump spraying all over the place issue like we did with the 5 gallon, so we're off to a much improved start. I don't know how these pumps are capped at a certain amount, dollar amount, so I may have to swipe a card multiple times, but it is what it is, as they say. Let me go over 100, that's a good sign. 32 gallons so far. We do okay. 42 gallons. Yeah, it turned out better than we thought. Seems like when fuel prices get at their highest, they start limiting the pumps, which is when you need them to not limit it, which is bizarre as hell, but that's what this place does, and I don't know why. Oh, okay, well, it's slowing down now. Maybe it's limited me at $175. That's what it's looking like. Yeah, because it's barely moving now. I'm over 50 gallons, but I think that's what it's going to do, 175, which I can live with that. That's within, I'm going to be within 4 gallons or so of filling this container, so that's fine. Yep, that's what it did. Okay, well, so this is just about at the top. I mean, you probably can't see it on here, but we're all good. Turned out nice. Forgot to add, there is a fuel gauge I forgot about. So fuel gauge says between 3/4 and full. What is that, 7/8 or whatever? So yeah, good stuff. Almost open the strap on, but not quite. That would be too easy. Don't want that. All right, this is going to be the maiden trial of the. This is about the time I start wondering, why am I not sitting on the beach, drinking a beer, taking it easy? You know, read the book or something. I don't know. I hadn't figured it out yet. All right, so for now, I'm gonna use this little gel cell battery, and I'm gonna mount this down. I actually ordered a little mounting plate, but of course it was too small, so that didn't work out. But it was a nice thought. My safety precaution is always put the lid for the fuel tank on the tractor in the seat, so I don't accidentally sit it right there and then drive off with it off, which I've done before, which is part of the video of the other catastrophe that happened. All right, let's see if this works. There's noise. Probably a good sign. Alright, there we go. It's working, and that's a good thing. This definitely beats holding up 5-gallon cans at the time, splattering on yourself, making a mess. Not that I can't figure out how to make a mess with this, because I sure as hell can, which I basically just did a minute ago, almost. Stood on the, moved toward the back of the trailer without hooking the truck, which I was so careful about the other day when I was strapping that down, and then just wasn't thinking, as usual, and it tipped up, and the whole container slid to the back of the trailer. Just fine, it was just a pain in the ass. I had to hook it to the truck and wiggle it back forward, because it's heavy as hell, it's full of fuel now. I'm gonna visually watch this so I don't spray it all over myself, which again is right up my alley. Remember, this is after the catastrophe of the weekend of draining the tank on this damn thing, which is just the biggest freaking mess that I've ever seen in my life, I think. But part of it. Now, if after all that, and I flushed it the best I could, but after all that, if this thing screws up again, I'm going to be disgruntled. It's a good word. I'm actually taking the red Honda Pioneer to the Honda shop today. I replaced everything on it, as y'all have heard me say many times, and it's still, it just stopped running. It's just like, well, yeah, I'm running, but I think I'll stop now. And it happened over the weekend and several times, happened again this morning, so I'm done. I've replaced everything that I know to replace on it and fixed everything I know to fix. And you know what'll probably happen is I'll get there and they'll diagnose it in a few days or whatever and call me and say, oh yeah, you know, it's something this or that, or probably something really simple, really stupid, but really expensive because they'll be doing it. So that's what's really frustrating is, I mean, if you have to spend a bunch of cash to fix something, I mean, you know, that's part of owning stuff, right? But if you have to spend a lot of cash after you've worked on it and already spent a lot of cash and a shit ton of time, and then still have to pay somebody to fix it, that just really takes fun out of it. But what do you do? Anyway, back to this. That went well. I think we are full. I can see fuel down there. That went without a hitch, other than the first little seesaw fiasco. So I'm happy with that. I think I'm gonna get like a 25 gallon roll around container, maybe also put on here just for non-ethanol, and I can just take it down to the pig and fill up non-ethanol. Be an investment, but then I won't have 5-gallon cans laying around. Maybe that'll work out. Seems like a good idea, at least on paper. One last note, trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so if you find yourself with a split second and can subscribe, maybe like, maybe comment, maybe share, but at least subscribe. Very helpful.